Hello everybody, this is the Russian Fazbear, and today I am finally going to make a video of all the ceiling fans in my house and collection. So we'll start out here in my room. Right here we have my polished brass Passport 2. Got this ceiling fan off of Craigslist last August. $25 well spent. It's a very nice looking fan. I have it flush mounted, a 3-way light fixture on it. The finish is a little off, but I really don't mind. Over here we have my Minuet 3 with the rainbow blades. White on the other side. This was a Christmas present in 2013, Christmas 2013. It's an okay fan. Right here we have my Fasco Gulfstream, Fasco Builder Grade, white and brass, GE vents. It's a nice fan. I got these pull chains on there. Has a long down rod, and the canopy isn't attached. That spot is vacant. Over here we have my Studio Series remote from '95. Got this off of eBay about a year ago. I have the washed oak side facing down. Over here we have my AB Lighter Hugger. Very nice looking stencil blades on this fan. Over here we have my 52-inch Crest Hugger. As you can see, I put a light kit on it. The length of the chains is uneven, but for now that's okay. I think it looks good with this light on it. Anyway, so then we'll go into my closet here. Up there I've got some light kits and all my glass. Some of it is stacked on top of it. Others are just laying around. There's some light fitters up there. And there's the top shelf. Down there I have the majority of my blades and my 2 low-profile motors on either side. And those bins and boxes, I just have a bunch of parts and accessories. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of blades down there. Over here, we have a box containing small parts. Like this one says switches, and you can kind of see through it and see the switches in there. This one says switch caps and down rods, and once again you can kind of see through and see the content. And then this one I believe is remotes, and this one is blade brackets. Okay, so that's pretty much all that's in my room. We'll head upstairs to the guest room. Up here in the guest room we have my white and brass Delta 2 with the spotlight kit, white and brass Ventra, IntelliTouch, and in the bathroom my 98 Littleton. All very good ceiling fans, and yes, even the Littleton. Alright, and then here in my ceiling fan storage unit off to the side here, we've got blades and motors. We've got Casablanca blades, Stratford 2 blades, low profile blades, Passport 3 blades, Stratford 1 blades, Carriage House blades, and Fasco blades. There's my Four Seasons and my all white Delta 2. Just have some air freshener over there to keep it smelling nice in here. Hampton Bay Colby, Stratford 2, Carriage House, I believe that's a CEC Moss or something, sold at JCPenney I believe, Hunter Brighton, 2 Littletons, and my Heritage Alexis Hugger. So that's pretty much what I have in here. Now I'll take you downstairs. thought I'd show you the quorum real quick. And my dad has music playing out here. Anyways, so out here in the garage, we have my 40-inch Unknown ceiling fan. I believe this is a CEI. This light kit is from my Passport 2. It's a nice fan. Here we have my Minuet 2. And there we have my Silent Breeze, and I still need to work on the thing with the pull chain. Yes, I know. I'll get to it eventually. I guess I'll turn them on for you real quick. Wait. Oh, sorry, they're all turned off by the chain. There we go. And this one. This one's a little wobbly. It has some bearing noises to it. God, I boiled that thing like 100 times and it's still making those noises. Anyways, so over here we have some low-profile parts. We've got this antique brass light kit that came from Habitat. My Moss Tropical Breeze top mount. I'm currently working on this thing. It's been giving me quite a handful of challenging difficulties, quote-unquote. This fan has just required a lot of work, and it's a work in progress. There you go. And then down here on the bottom shelf, we've got a few more motors. Passport 3, Hazley from 87, Infinity, Stratford 1, and my AB Coastal Breeze. So, yeah, that's just about it. By the way, this is where I work on my fans, up here on this workbench. But with that being said, that's just about it for my ceiling fan collection. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. The Russian Fazbear, out.
Alright, well, it's that time of year once again. National Ceiling Fan Day. The first one of the 2020s. So, just like every year, and every year in the future, I'm going to be doing an annual, the annual tour of the ceiling fans in my house and guest house. So, we got the Builder's Best in my bedroom going. I run this fan pretty much 24/7 nowadays, all day and all night, and it works really good. Then we've got the Comfort Zone by my computer. That works real good. I love that fan. Then we got the Palm Breeze in my mom's bedroom. I actually just cleaned it yesterday, or day before yesterday. So it was really dirty, because we also run this fan pretty much 24/7. I don't know why it was off, though. Outside, we got the Calera. It's going pretty slow. I think I'm going to crank this up to medium. Then we got the other Builder's Best in the laundry room. Let me do that so it doesn't hit the door. There it goes. Way too big for this room. Then we got the other Palm Breeze in the living room. I also cleaned this yesterday, day before yesterday. That was real bad too, but we run that pretty much 24/7 as well. Then we've got the Cheshire in the kitchen. Go ahead and turn that on. downstairs. Oh, the light's on, but the fan isn't. Somebody was down here a little earlier. I don't know who that was, though. There goes the lakeside, too. Then we got the landmark. I'll turn that to low. We also retiled this room recently, so no more old carpet. We had a little bit of a, some sort of flood in our sewer system. I guess it was our sewer system, and it ruined the old carpet. It was starting to get moldy, so we replaced it before it got too late with this wonderful tile from Home Depot. Then we also got this new shelf over here. Well, the shelves are right there, but it's like a little cabinet that my dad got out of the house he just got done remodeling. The owners gave that to us. They don't need it for anything, so we're going to put that on the wall somewhere. We don't know if we're going to put it in here. Oh, we also had to get a new switch for in here too. The old one was just, it was wearing out. It wouldn't work anymore, so we're thinking about putting that shelf maybe in this corner over here. Look pretty good there. Then we got the Ocracoke. We run this fan very little. My dad doesn't use this room anymore as much as he used to, so. Then we got his Builder's Best in here. We also run that on low. Ooh, that's got a lot of cobwebs on it. I'll have to clean it. Then we got his portable fan. Turn that to high. Alright, so take a look back at all the fans before I go to the guest house. Shut all the lights off too because no one's down here. Alright, let's go to the guest house and take a look at the fans over there. Oh, before I go though, almost forgot. I almost forgot about the Comfort Zone desk fan right here. I'm not going to plug it in though, but you can see it right there. I keep it in here for kind of storage, I guess. I don't really use it anymore, so. Calera. Goes pretty fast on medium. Didn't know it went that fast on medium. The Calera. Alright, now let's go to the guest house. It's kind of misty out. Not misty, it's smoky out today. Could be coming from all the fires that are happening out west right now. Which is not impossible, because there's somewhere I read that the fires in the west are actually, the smoke went all the way up to New York City, so massive fires are going out there right now. Here's the Springfield. That's on low, or is that medium? I think that's medium. My mom was over here earlier canning tomatoes. Right here. Getting all ready for our food for the winter. We got the Hampton Bay landmark over here. Then we got the other landmark. My battery's starting to get pretty low, so I gotta hurry. There's the other landmark. That one's really noisy, if you can hear it. I think it's just one of the shades are loose. It's not as noisy as it used to be. I tightened all the shades and it got better, but it's back again. And the other landmark in here. And then the Oakhurst, which I think that's medium. Yes, that's medium. Believe it or not, that is medium. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Alright, well, show all the fans one more time, and I gotta hurry up because my battery's getting ready to go dead. So, hope everyone has a good National Ceiling Fan Day. I know it's been kind of a bittersweet year for everybody, you know, with this virus and all. But, you know, I hope you guys are still enjoying life as much as you can and living it to the fullest. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for so much more to come.
Alright, fan collectors, here we are again with a new video. This time, the fans at my parents' house. Starting with the two in the office, which is the white and brass crest with stencil over by the computer to keep that area cool. And the main fan in that room, which is unknown brand, stained glass, GE vent, Kane 52. I think it's a Kodak though. Not completely sure, but that's what I suspect it is. The lights are, I replaced them with LEDs a while back, just because those regular bulbs don't last long enough. Now, moving on to the kitchen, and it's small, also part of the house being a bit of a mess. But we had Moss WFO, the little nook eating area. That I converted from 3-speed to 4-speed. And did that lower canopy trick just because I had to convert it to ball and socket. Obviously, very nice. This one has a motor similar to Adam's Copper Tat, and I had to and they insisted I keep their original light, so I figured out how to mount that using I used brass pipe that I polished up, so it looks much nicer than a chain. Oh, they're right by the stove, Newtone Sea Island 36 in white and brass. New in box, too. Just about. Well, not because it wasn't really new in box, but it was unused. Very nice little fan. Quite powerful. Then in the dining room, I did post some pictures of this before. It's a Delta 2 that I added uplighting to. And also, you can look above the motor, you can see that can. That's there to act as a junction box for the wires for the uplights and to provide a bit of extra clearance. It kind of looks like a lower canopy. Again, I had to retrofit the original light that was in the room onto the fan. And also on this one, the blades were oak, and I restained them in mahogany color on one side. Of course, in the living room, I think you saw that I took this, the K55 Emperor. I've changed the uplight from the original C7s I'd put in it up to C9 in LED. Almost always I use daylight bulbs when I can. The exception being, as I had showed back in that stained glass fan, that's warm white because of the amber color. This, again, I converted them 3-speed now to 4-speed with another Casablanca 4-speed switch, just recently. This had been 3-speed. The Moss had been 4-speed since it was put in. I moved the stencil blades I had put on the Hunter, as you saw, that used to be on the Hunter, and here onto this. See if I can get to an angle where the stencil glows nicely. Here we go. And my dad had me put a bunch of magnets of various religious icons on the fan. I'm going to put cut some sheet brass to add to fill in the gaps between the light sockets on the upper ones they'll be arched. Should be quite interesting when it's done. Then we can move on to the bedroom. Hunter Covent Garden in copper. Red side of the blades down. Right now it's turning, so we have it turning this slowly by putting both the wall control and the pull chain on low, because you can put capacitor controls in series to make even slower speeds. Dan's explained that on some of his videos already. That master bedroom there. Kind of the small TV room. Hunter Ashland. Replaced a Coastal Breeze just because I wanted a 4-blade fan, not a 5. I'm thinking about putting a black Fasco in here eventually. I just need to get the sheet metal people to hurry up on the brackets for that one. Once that's done, it will be finished. It will be put in. Again, this is on low plus low. And in my own room, a Black Hunter original, relatively modern one, because it's some 07. It does have the brass snap oiler Hicks, so it is one of the better skeletal ones. This one's on variable speed, so it can go really slow Sometimes it will go even slower than this, just depending on how badly the voltage drop is out here, which can get really, really nasty sometimes. It will even sometimes stall at minimum. But I have it set so that at normal voltage I'll still get a decent low. Of course, all the way up to high. Got an LED on the smart dimmer on it for the light. That's a 75 watt equivalent LED daylight on the fan. Right there I'd only dimmed it to half. I'll put the fan back where I left it. The living room one also has, for its speed, that's on a 4-speed control. Similar to Dan's, it's actually a Hampton Bay one. And we even have a little chart here. Don't know if that will focus for you. But we have a little chart showing how the speeds, how they roughly produce the speeds. Basically, it seems as though the speed on this is roughly 10 times the value of the speed capacitor, as an estimate. I think you might not have noticed, but on the tape, don't know if you noticed, but I had a little one of those Lascos on this rather cluttered table in blue. Those little plastic Lascos. And the Newtone veranda over here that I'm going to be putting up in the basement at some point. Just I'm going to set up an array, and a Lady Delta that I'm just going to put in storage. I got that one mostly in case I needed a Casablanca motor. This one, the stencil blades are sitting downstairs right. I just haven't gotten around to taking the motor down. I will do a spin down of the upstairs fans, but I'm going to show you the fans downstairs first. After turning one, just added some LED lighting down here to avoid having to use the shop lights. One here, Cree daylight. Another Cree daylight bulb there in a vintage fixture. And 2 Philips daylights that look like the director bulbs on that spotlight. First of all, there's this homebrew job, which is actually a 220 volt motor for 1/3 horsepower, but running it on 110 so it's derated to 1/6 horsepower, but that blade only needs 1/12. That's just to blow heat off the stove up into the upstairs. That's on variable speed, of course, because depending on how hot the basement is, you want to change how fast the fan is. Temporarily, for this winter, for circulation, I put up a Palico 48-inch fan on a variable speed using my testing cord, which normally I magnetically stick on a kind of slipped together frame that's made of both wood and steel. So it's just magnetically attached. It's on media. I'll put it to low real quick so you can see the cane better. But it's just a temporary install. That fan will be replaced with I have a plastic Emerson Designer 42 I'm going to put in its place, just because in this space it would be unlikely to yellow where there's no natural sunlight. Here's the twin to the upstairs cane fan. Here's a twin to it. This one's just a little lighter, and the glass is got ribbing. The blades are a little lighter. This one I had, but it's the twin to it. To the upstairs one. I don't know which is the stronger twin, because I'm never going to get a chance to test them together. Over here, I put over that table the only 6-blade fan in the house. A Lakeside 2 with custom wingtip blades, making it smaller where it works better. Let's turn that one off for a moment so you can see the blades. There's a better shot of the Palico where you can see it turning. You can actually see the cane and the vents. Vented spinners are quite attractive. Put it on high too, just so you can get a quick reference on high. It really goes on high. That's a heavy cast iron motor right there. Put it back on its medium speed where I had it. Now you can see the wingtips on this. That light is linked in with the other fluorescent lights on this side of the basement, but I'm going to redo it sometime to be linked to the far bank, because it just seems to make more sense that you'd want them there. There's one other ceiling fan down here. A slim line that I had to replace a bad coil in. And I did some other interesting stuff to it because it got some of its parts got put on other fans over time. So it gives it a custom finish, but pull chain does light, then light plus fan. Sounds like the bearings might be a little dirty in this guy. That does fan only. And then back to off. Now for the big spin down upstairs. Most of the fans up there I kind of cross-wired onto a single circuit. I had to pull some extra wires from the axis to get them all on our backup generator. Because in the winter, they and the wood stove are the only heat. So the wood stove is the only heat source, and you need the fans to get the air through the rest of the house. Put that on high. Put that on high. Put that on high. Now put the WF on high. That one has the motor like Adam's copper tat, if I didn't say that already. Put the stained glass on high. And the Crest on high. Even the one in that TV room is on the same circuit, but that's going to be too hard. It would be too hard to monitor that one too, and since I'm going to change that fan eventually, I don't think it's valid to do the spin down. This fan flies and moves about almost as much air as that Hunter original in my estimation. But it turns even faster because it moves about as much. That's 56 if you didn't notice. It's really big. Really powerful. Now, to kill power. I suspect the Crest, since it turns is small and a fairly slow fan for a Ford, and it's not fast, but it doesn't turn much faster than the 52s, that it should stop first. Then probably the Newtone, just because it's a 36. After that, not as sure. Probably the Casablanca or maybe the stained glass. The WF should be one of the last ones because it turns so quickly. So slowing them down. Crest is definitely not looking so hot in terms of speed. This is still turning very fast, almost as fast as its normal low speed, as its added low speed. That's turning. Blades on that are a little warped. I'll have to try to straighten that out sometime, and looks like I need to tighten the brackets to the flywheel again. Okay, Crest is about to stop. Yep, it stopped. Newtone's about to stop. Yep. So that was right, Crest, Newtone. Strange that these stack motor fans are slowing down faster than the imports, but then again, the imports they have the casing on the outside, so that adds a bit of inertia versus the rotor in the center, plus the shallower blade pitch on the imports could be a factor. This one is so big that could either be a plus or a minus, so it's going to either be K55 Emperor thing that I'd call the Byzantium because of the Byzantine iconography on it now, and because that was part of the... Okay, that actually stopped before the Casablanca, which surprises me. But this will probably be next, just because its blade pitch is so steep. So now it's down to these two. That stained glass one is almost stopped. And it stopped. It stopped. These just the WF as the winner. That one really flies, and it shows in the spin down. Because it still hasn't stopped. there you have it. That's their fans. At some point I might do some videos with individual fans here if requested. Later.
Here's a quick video to show the ceiling fans installed here in my new house. Here in the living room, I've got this Hunter Archive Original. It's one of the foreign ones. And the light kit on it is Hunter as well, from the 90s. In here, in the dining room, I've got this NAFCO, that'd be North American Fan Company, Hunter Original knockoff. And you see it's got stencil blades. It's a pretty good fan. It's got a spinner motor in it, which you can kind of see. In the kitchen here, I've got this Casablanca Pasadena Athena 2 S 29-inch fan. It's pretty good. Here in the back room, I've got this SMC flush mounted UF42. Yes, a good fan as well. In here, I've got a Casablanca Four Seasons installed on a fan lifter. And it is on a sloped ceiling, but the fan itself is perfectly level. So, you know, that works out well. In the closet, I've got this old Encon Petite. And you know it's an old one because it's got a black motor in it instead of a white one. This room is in need of a lot of work. Out on my carport, I got a friction drive. Just for shiggles. There's my dog. Here in the hallway, I've got an Encon 30-inch Princess. And around the corner we've got the Hampton Bay Minuet, which is 32 inches. And you can see it is pretty close to that wall. But that's okay. In this room, I've got a Spirit of Saturn Casablanca. It's a very, very stylish looking fan. It looks great in here, I think. In this room, I've got Hunter Archive Original, and this is a US made one. Those are pretty rare. This one's been repainted. But it's, you know, it had to be, because when I got it, it was beige. Which was not the original color either. In here, I've got this black Hunter Original. This is the master bedroom. The stupid pole chains had little glass balls on them. But, you know, they don't last worth a crap. This is what they had. You know, they both fell off. I even glued this one back on at one point. I'll find some new pole chains for them eventually. And finally, here in the bathroom, I've got this blue Target Hugger. It does good, and it goes good with the color in here. So that's it. Hopefully at some point I'll do videos of these things running. Hope you enjoyed.
Most wobbly weatherite of all time. Yeah, weatherites are those ones. Ah,
You're here. Lucy. Miss Lucy. What about Nick? Okay, so Nick's not here, is that right?
that is correct. Who's not here? I got it.
Hello, Random Wizard 2012 here. I have a ceiling fan here. It's old, so turn on the light. Oh, sorry. There's the light. You can see it's a really dirty fan. My dad's been, well, he's been like, see, you can see the fireplace, doesn't it? It's really good. He's been grinding the fireplace. It's good, I guess. Alright. Here, wait. Turn the fan on. Out the blade, I know it's not that good. Wow, it's pretty wobbly, huh? I took the blade off. I was trying to see what was on the other side, but here, I'll even show you the light. I'm gonna turn on the light for a second. This is the blade. Ah, dang it. There. This is the blade. That's nasty. It's dental on this side, and then it doesn't even wobble. That's good. And then it's just plain wood on the other, you know. So I like the ceiling fan. I took it off so I could see what the other side was, but well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So it doesn't even wobble and lower at all. That's really good. I like it. It's nice. It's just so nice. I like it. It's fun. Think of it on high speed. I don't know if we'll do that. God, this is gonna go really bad. I'm gonna go crazy. Alright, I like it that way, but we can't have it on that way. Here's high. Now it's not all the way because there's a dimmer switch for the fan and the light. But if I turn on high all the way, it's gonna go crazy. I mean, seriously. Let's just keep it on. I love wobbly ceiling fans. It's awesome. I'm gonna be brave. Turn that on low. Turn this one up. Medium. Go a lot faster now. Oh my god. Low, off, high. It's gonna go really fast. Oh snap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that was really scary actually. That was really scary. Alright, Random Wizard 2012 is going. Bye.
Da 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 da. Oh, don't mind my fan. Holy crap, my globe almost fell off. Oh. My light doesn't like the wobbly fan.
Yeah, this one here stops a little shortly. The spin on that one is kind of long. See the ease lock blade arm installation.
Hello, Random Wizard 12 here. So, I think one of you guys requested to see if you could find it, if I could put the blade back on and take a video of it. So that's what I'm doing here. So, here's the light. Well, one of the bulbs burned out, so whatever. I mean, I didn't have time to change it. And I know it took a long time for me to do this video. I just have so much stuff in my hand right now. Anyway, here's low. It wobbles a lot still. And it really does. I mean, when it's on high, I mean, even with the blades back on, high wobbles. Still wobbles pretty good, actually. Wobbles really good, you know, so. I can't really change it, I mean, because this fan isn't going to be here. Like, it's not going to stay here, you know, so I'm going to switch it out one day, because we might live here soon when this place is done. Anyway, so that's your average low. Actually, this is, yeah, it's about average.
You can also get Quorum products and Kichler, Progress Lighting.
Of transparency in the blades,